Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a new video and today we are going to be learning about the acid, bases and salts. So let's get straight into it. What are acids? An acid is defined as a substance which on dissolution with water furnishes H plus ions as the positively charged ions. We can classify acids based on dissociation, concentration and based on source. Based on dissociation, we have weak acids and strong acids. Weak acids. These acids are not as harmful as strong acids as they ionize partially and furnish less concentration of H plus and OH minus ions. Example, CH3COOH, which is vinegar. Strong acids. These type of acids undergo complete ionization when dissolved in water and furnish large concentration of H plus and OH minus ions. Example, HCl equals to H plus Cl minus ions. Based on source, we can classify acids based on source into two categories, organic and inorganic. Most organic acids are edible and listed as follows. Number 1, acetic acid, vinegar. Number 2, ascorbic acid, lemons. 3, citric acid or all citrus fruits. 4, tartaric acid, tamarind or in Indian known as imli, grapes. Lactic acid, curd. Malic acid, grapes. Oleic acid, olive oil. Inorganic acids. These acids are obtained from inorganic materials. Did you know they are also called mineral acids or man-made acids? Hydrochloric acid, HCl, nitric acid, HNO3, etc. are some examples of inorganic acids. Based on concentration. Based on concentration, we have concentrated and dilute acids. Concentrated acids. These acids are more harmful and contain lesser proportion of water and are either acid in pure form or in which the concentration of water is mixed is lower than the concentration of acid itself. Dilute acid. Dilute is that in which the concentration of the water that has been mixed higher than the concentration of acid itself. What are bases? A base is defined when a substance tastes bitter and has a soapy texture. Bases can be found in our daily life objects like bleaching powders, fertilizers, washing powders, and soaps. Example, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, etc. Just like acids, bases are also classified into strong bases and weak bases. Strong bases. Any base that ionizes completely in water is a strong base. They may cause the skin to burn. Example, calcium hydroxide. Weak bases. Bases which do not ionize completely in water are known as weak bases. They are not corrosive in nature. Example, magnesium hydroxide. Alkalis. Now alkalis are the bases which can mix in water, but not all bases are soluble in water. So we can say that all alkalis are bases, but not all bases are alkalis. When they dissolve in water, they release hydroxide ions. Example, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. Now, let us understand what are neutralization and indicators. The reaction between an acid and a base invariably gives salt and water and is called as neutralization. When all the H plus ions are in acidic solution and are neutralized by some number of OH minus ions in the basic solution is called neutralization. We cannot tell whether a substance is acidic or basic just by looking or tasting it, and in some cases tasting acids or bases can be harmful, and so to overcome this problem scientists have come up with indicators. Some substances undergo color change and come in contact with an indicator. For example, turmeric, China rose, red cabbage juice and many more. Universal indicator. A universal indicator is a very interesting thing if you ask me. It is a mixture of dyes that can change color gradually over a wide range of pH to indicate the acidity or alkalinity of solutions. The universal indicator is available in paper form ranging from 1 to 14. It's also available in solution form. To find the pH of a certain solution, the universal indicator is added to the solution and the change in color is compared to the standard color chart. Each color has a specific pH assigned. If the pH value of a substance is more than 7, then it is base, and if it is less than 7, then it is acid. Now we have salts. A substance is produced by the reaction of an acid with a base and is known as a salt. Salt is an ionic compound. It is made up of two groups of oppositely charged ions, the positive ion, cation of a base, and the negative ion, anion of an acid. Salts can be sweet, salty, sour, or even bitter. Interesting, isn't it? Even I didn't know this before. We know that acids and bases can be strong or weak. The pH of a salt formed through the neutralization reaction depends on the strength of the acid and the bases involved. We have three types of salt: acidic salt, basic salt, and the neutral salts. Acidic salts are formed when a strong acid reacts with a weak base. They have a pH value of less than 7. Example, ammonium chloride. Basic salts. These type of salts are formed when a strong base reacts with a weak base. They have a pH value of more than 7. Sodium carbonate is one of the examples. Neutral salts. These salts are formed when a strong acid reacts with a strong base, and such salts have a pH value of 7. Example, sodium chloride, or commonly known as common salt or table salt. Here are some of the sources used in this presentation. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment and tell me how you liked it. I will be back with more soon, so stay tuned. Bye.